Well, yes, it's as always 2 restarts, not even like 60 seconds apart from one to the other. Very well. So for Wednesday, I need to find a way. Need to find a way to fix this. No, Carla is not the connection. This is the computer. So Purple already had a look at it, and there is something wrong with the components apparently. We're still trying to figure out what it is, but for sure there are some components who needs to be changed. I'm waiting for some money to arrive. Hopefully this is like the last restart of the day, just to notify you guys it was working fine since now. So it's just something that has to do with like OBS OBS stream. So anyway, in case it will happen, so I planned a short live stream, so nothing much. We lasted 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Oh my god. Anyway, for Wednesday I will try to find a different solution, because we cannot continue the restart of this PC because components, apparently one of the components is not working fine. Anyway, let's hope that this is the last one. Where was I forgot the last yes, I was telling about the story why I moved to Poland. I moved to Poland because I was working as an entertainer in 2012 in Ibiza. I met this Polish girl and we went to live together right after. Maybe it was a mistake going with this girl, but it was not a mistake coming to Poland. Then I found a normal job, I found friends, and so on and so forth. The rest is history. So, anyway, I missed, unfortunately, all the question after this one. If you want to kindly put once again these questions for me. I need to check the possibilities for Wednesday. Probably I will have to use my old laptop. Let's see if I can transfer everything there tomorrow. So at least we are sure that it will not explode. Okay, so since there are no questions, I keep flapping my guns now. Okay, so then where was I? Yes, in Verona. Then we came back and we went one day in Varese, my hometown, for a quick like aperitivo, just to visit. Varese is like a small city if compared to many others in Italy, like Milan, for example, is a huge city, but I would not recommend you to go to Milan. There is nothing to see, and Milan is a poo-poo hole. And while in Varese, we met also one of our good friends, and he gifted us with one of the specialty that I have here. I ate some already, sorry, because I'm a glutton bastard. It's called Brutti e Buoni. Wait a second, because I'm not seeing what I'm... Okay, Brutti e Buoni. This is type of typical cookie. Your old advert probably isn't as old as my old. Probably. Hello, Raven. Welcome to the show. Brutti e Buoni is a type of cookies made in Gavirate, and I will give you. Hello, Tracy. Welcome to the show. So these are the cookies. This like historical. It was made with polenta flour and the lake's water, which of course they don't do it again because Lake Varese is not drinkable. So these are the cookies. They're very small and they're empty inside. They smell fantastic. I mean, I could eat these for days. Troppo buono. Troppo buono. Sorry. I will clean later. Ma che ve lo dico a fare, troppo buono. So, second. This cookie can be bought in Gavirate only, which is in province of Varese. To be precise, a place called Bar Milano, historical place of Gavirate. Then the next day we went to Como. Como. You know already Como because of George Clooney, probably. He has a property there. You know Como because Star Wars Episode 1, they filmed like the Naboo scenes on the lake. It's a very beautiful, beautiful landscape. What's full of tourists. And of course, there was also the book fair. And I was able to purchase, 2 books. And unfortunately, I mean, one is made by my hero, personal hero, Massimo Polidoro. It's a comic book, of course, of sort. Massimo Polidoro, for the people who don't know. Hey, Roberto, thank you for the $1.49. I will take it. Ciao, Roberto. So, the first one is Figli delle Stelle by Massimo Polidoro and Riccardo Labella, who did the illustration. And of course is like Massimo basically explaining in comic form the history of the universe and why we're here, going through like many I'm dying, sorry. Oh wow, hello ladies and Dean. Sorry, I drank a little bit of water. I'm a disaster. I apologize. Hopefully I will not belch. So Crow, we already have a restart. It's not a comic book, this is a graphic novel. You're right, Dragon Ranger. Thank you for the correction. This is a graphic novel. Absolutely. Dragon Ranger is right. And so Massimo Polidoro, for the people who don't know, I mean, people who follow this channel, you know his name quite a lot. He was one of James Randi's pupil. So if you recall, and I will tell you this story because I don't remember if I told this story about Massimo. When he was young, I went to live with James Randi for a little bit of time, short period of time. And you remember, maybe many of you remember, there was a time in which James Randi went live on a TV program, basically challenging Uri Geller and debunking all these tricks. There was a part in which Uri Geller was trying his usual trick of, you remember, people at home, bring any broken appliance you have at home, a broken clock, blah blah blah, and with the power of my mind I will restore the thing to its glorious form. And Massimo Polidoro actually, a few days prior, Massimo Polidoro and James Randi went to a radio station, and Massimo Polidoro played the part of the Uri Geller type, asking to people at home to bring up broken appliances and stuff. Basically dismantling this trick. Anyway, so Massimo is one of the greatest heroes of mine. In the meantime, I don't see if there are any other questions. Let me see. Go up. Nothing. Okay. And the other book is from Peter Forshaw. Now, of course, this is the Italian translation. Unfortunately, I could not find the English one. And it's about occultism, history, and iconography. So, you know me, I'm an ultra skeptic. So, I was interested more in learning the iconography and the history of occultism rather than the actual practice, because... Oh, thank you, Sierra. I'm just enjoying you here talking. You're one of the few people actually. Love that. So, the title was interesting, and there was this stand full of this kind of books, so I decided to some illustrations for you. Decided to buy it and say, like, I want to read it, like, get better informed, because I know some of these things because I've studied them, but I don't know everything. So most of the time I have to rely to the experience of others, such as one Annalise, for example. She's very fond in Nordic folklore and Nordic mythology in general. So it's very great. So these are my two purchase of the travel. I didn't buy anything else. I wanted to buy a couple of t-shirts, but unfortunately I couldn't because it was better not this way. So yes, then we went back from Como. I stayed a little bit with my oldest brother and his family, and as I said, I watched a lot of basketball games during this period. Question: ask why you should not break spaghetti in half when cooking it. I was taught to do that. So, Bent, I explained to you. It's quite simple. If you break spaghetti, you will not be able to enjoy them as the Galateo commands. So, breaking spaghetti limits your possibility of the twirling movement. Okay, so you cannot twirl the spaghetti on the fork. This is more like of a respect etiquette thing rather than a taste thing, because they taste the same. Maybe broken spaghetti can be cooked faster in some cases, but you know, in general, breaking spaghetti is considered rude in Italy. That's why we don't break them. Hey Wayne, welcome to the live stream. We had already a couple of restarts. I'm glad that had the gremlin. Thank you, Stevie, by the way, for lending us Ed the Gremlin. So, but Stevie said that soon she's gonna make plushes of Ed the Gremlin. I swear to God, I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna destroy it in front of the camera. Not out of disrespect for Stevie, because I love Stevie to death. She's great. She's amazing. She's like, oh my God, a walking bag of sugar, really. But because Ed the Gremlin caused me so many problems. But anyway, I will try to fix it. I think the issue is either the power source or the motherboard, one of the two. So we were able to pin down with Purple. So thank you, Purple, for. I will change a couple of components. And I asked a question. Sorry, Queen Jane, but you don't have to answer. No, please, Queen J, go on ahead. Absolutely, you can ask me anything you want, guys. I have no secrets for you. No secrets for you, my good friend. Mamma mia. I bet pre-broken. Mariah, out. I swear to God, Mariah, if you break spaghetti, I will make a video, a reaction video, and you will see me screaming and crying all at once. I was thought it would fit in the pot faster. No, I mean, just use a bigger pot bend. It's not that complicated. Plus, you know, spaghetti, even the spaghetti staying outside of the pot will receive the steam, so they will soften up as well. And you need to, when cooking spaghetti, you need to slowly push them down in the water. They will be cooked evenly. Don't break the spaghetti. I get it all over my face when sucking it up. Don't suck it up. We're not in Japan. That's actually considered rude in Italy. You just twirl them on a fork and eat them. That's how you're supposed to eat spaghetti. Very good, Bent. I'm proud of you. Question by Pinky, my good friend Pinky. Do you like rice? Yes, I do like rice. I mean, in Italy with rice, we have many dishes called risotto, which is basically rice. The type of rice used is called arborio. Okay, I don't have it here, unfortunately. If not, I would have shown it on camera. But this type of rice used for risotto. And there are like famous risotti, plural. Risotto, singular, plural, risotti. And I have right, Wayne. So we have like... for example, in Milan, the most famous one is like risotto alla milanese with ossobuco, or risotto with mushroom, or what I had at the wedding, risotto prosecco, sage, and lemon zest. Fantastico. Maybe one day I will prepare it on camera. Like, you need to toast it in the pan, and you don't cook it like in boiling water. Actually, you prepare a reserve of stock on a boiling pot aside, and slowly you add the stock because the rice tends to absorb a lot of liquid. Then Wayne, question: as an Italian, are you as romantic as people say? Personally, I'm not as romantic. I'm very pragmatic. But yes, we have this like fame of being very romantic. What can we do? We Italian men love to court women in general. It's and most of the time, maybe what you guys make perceive as courting is actually being nice. It's not like we call all the women, "Hello, bella, mamma mia, you're so beautiful, la 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 la," and then we make a lot of hand gestures. So, CRL, I eat my spaghetti with a spoon because I break it into pieces. Actually, you can do that in Italy. It's when you're sick and you don't have like ditalini, which is the pasta used for this type of food. You can prepare a chicken stock broth and break in many tiny pieces spaghetti and have what is called pastina. Is a very light dish, and you can have it. Absolutely fantastic. From time to time in winter, when especially it's very cold here in Poland, I do that. And I do also minestrone, which is basically a generic vegetable soup. Nothing fancy, but it's always good. I love my veggies. I feel validated. Stupid killers, you're a massive player. Me, a player? Maybe 10 years ago. Now I'm basically like I'm a retired person, an old person. No, I'm out of being a player, absolutely. We all know how 6-year-old can be. Sorry. Ciao, Blue Lisa, by the way. Welcome to the live stream. I didn't see you before. Let's see. We have other questions. No, we don't. So let's continue with the story. As I said, I watched a lot of Italian basketball, like European Cup basketball, but Italy a lot. So I'm glad to see that our head coach, Gianmarco Pozzecco, is still a dickhead because he was able to get 2 technical fouls because he invaded the court, almost cost a game. But I see that the team is doing great. Fontecchio still needs to, with Bosnia and Herzegovina, Fontecchio delivered one of the biggest performances of the European Cup, 39 points. So, I'm the old man. What are you talking about? Dragon Ranger, maybe you can be old outside, but inside you're still young and still full of energy. I know. I'm the opposite. I may look young, but inside I'm like an old man. So what else do we have here? Let's continue with this trend of, and I was also happy to see Italy beating by mere couple of points Spain, which is one of the strongest team anyway in the tournament. Used to be, but anyway. Where's the pineapple? Fuck you, Kumzi! That's where pineapple is. Damn you! Question, F1 in Imola Grand Prix tomorrow. No, I don't follow the F1, Laura. I have a lot of friends. Oh my god, it's like religion. Jesus Christ. On every Sunday, F1, MotoGP, they go crazy. But I'm more a basketball fan, and I watch from time only on international like competition, Italy football. Have you ever been on a paranormal investigation? If so, where was the most creepy place ever? Well, I was in a couple of paranormal investigation back in the days in Italy. Creepy place, you can find a lot of creepy place. We were like in the usual abandoned building and nothing happened. So, and at the time I was like a believer of ghosts and stuff. So I think that doing this kind of, I'm nowhere near at the level of Beardo, for example. Beardo is an investigator. I am like light years away from the God Emperor Kenny Biddle. Light years away, because he is fully investigator. Like, this is his job title. But for sure, I'm better than the Twin Paranormal, the Ghost Club Paranormal, than Sam and Colby, than anybody of these clowns. So, no problem. But yeah, I wish I could go in a paranormal investigation. But, point is that I'm a skeptic with the tendency of being most of the time cynical. So, I think I'm not the right person for this kind of job, to be honest. Sage Red, welcome, welcome to the live stream. Not part of the tifosi then. No, Laura, not part of the tifosi of Ferrari. Yeah, I mean, I was watching it when I was a kid, when there was Michael Schumacher. But watching it, I mean, I knew that we won a lot of Grand Prix. We won. I mean, Ferrari won. I think that like McLaren is one of the biggest households in F1. I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm more expert in the basketball area. Let me drink just a little bit of water. What? And also the WWE return thoughts. Okay, yes, and WWE. I mean, I saw that also AJ Lee's back in the WWE in this moment, but anyway, we don't watch the WWE here. We watch only YPWF in this channel. The real wrestling federation. The real deal, brother. So, I left my story. Okay, yes. And then yesterday we traveled back to Poland. Everything went smoothly. The plane was even landed before time, like 10 minutes ahead of time. It was like perfect. This, such a perfect trip. Amazing. No, Jenny J, I don't fancy a cuppa in this moment. You're right, mate. Fancy a cuppa? How is my British impression? Yeah, Jelly is going to beat Becky senseless. Okay, yeah, probably. Not following like directly WWE anymore. I used to follow it a lot back in the days until the Ruthless Aggression era. Then, because the new generation, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of Seth Rollins. I'm not a huge fan of what's his face, Roman Reigns. New top dogs. I mean, I don't like their character more than anything, but I like the way they wrestle. They're very good. Thank you, Sage. Sorry if I don't charge my playing Monopoly on my CDC Monopoly. You have an ACDC Monopoly board. That's freaking cool. Yeah, I want that. You gotta send me the picture on Facebook, Wayne. I want to see it. I wonder the name of the streets. How they can be. Probably old songs titles. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the CDC. I don't listen much to music, but I mean, back in my days, yes, I was a huge fan of Metallica, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin. I was a huge fan of Elvis Presley, of course. And then some Italian bands such as like Folkstone. And yeah, from time, and with the age, I started to appreciate other bands, Italian bands. I like, for example, Maneskin. They're not half bad. But question is, my favorite rock band, well, rock band in the specific, rock. If we have to go only rock and exclude hard rock, metal, I would say Kiss, of course. But if we have to include also hard rock, yeah, that's like I would say a CDC. They're close to also other Italian rock bands that I used to like back in the day. Yeah, I'm old. Please, I'm old. I'm 43. I'm a middle-aged man. I'm old. JNR, welcome to the live stream. I just got a notification that we're live. No worries, you no need to apologize, JNR. I'm just glad you came. Question from our good friend, la mia amica Pinky. Have you ever been to Vatican City? It is a pretty place. Yes, I was in a school trip because I went to Catholic school. I mean, yes, it's the architecture is amazing. The problem is that is the hometown of the Catholic Church. That's the main issue I have. But for the rest, yes, it's like beautiful. It's a beautiful city, the Vatican City. Not very liked by the Romans because they don't pay taxes. That's simple. So they live rent free. Wait. Kaza is here. Kaza is here. She arrived. Kaza, welcome. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. Welcome, welcome, guys. I bet that for you is like early morning, so thank you for stopping by. That Stalker, what are your thoughts on the Conjuring House going up for auction? Well, that's a good question. I was talking like previously with some very good friends about this, but my thoughts are like the Conjuring House is a money-making machines for fake paranormal and stuff. I honestly think that nothing has ever happened of paranormal in there, and only thanks to the Warren, basically, he got the fame that he got. With false history, we already seen like in the past couple of years at this point, you know, all the shenanigans that went down. So my thoughts are, I hope that somebody will buy it and just use it as like a living space for a family, as one of my good friends suggested me tonight, because my first idea was like, I buy it, I demolish it and get rid of it. But this person, this very wise person, said, but this is an historical sightseeing, you cannot do that, so it's better to do this way. So I would say that I align myself with this fantastic person that is CRL, of course. Of course, who else? CRL, the wisest woman in the community, the Clam Slammer. So maybe I skipped one question. That's not all. Like Pink Floyd and Heart and a gazillion others. Yeah, Sage. I mean, Pink Floyd are legendary milestones of rock music in general. Finally, hopefully someone that actually that cares for property buys it now, not someone that just wants to make money for the paranormal stories. Yes, Dragon Ranger, I totally agree. That house needs to be a house, period, and people need to stop with the shenanigans. That's all I'm saying. Especially when it comes to the Warrens. Come on, we know we are so full of evidence about their bollocks. So, late to chat, don't apologize. Jet never apologized. Just dealing with my Romy rescue dog dealing with extremely loud oh, damn it. I bloody hate that. Jesus Christ. Fireworks. I love dogs. I mean, I'm deeply in love with pets and dogs especially. And when people are starting to crack fireworks, oh my god. Spaghetti, I missed you too, Kaza. So good to see you back. Hope you had an amazing time away. Yes, I did. I was telling it before. It's divided in 3 live streams because, of course, had the gremlin decided to show up and say, I gotta mess your live stream. What are you thanking me for, Mariah? Maybe I missed one of your previews. Okay. Yeah, Mariah, if I recall correctly, in a bit you will have your premiere on the second channel, Mariah's Occult's Kitchen. So, guys, after that, of course, go and watch the premiere. Go support Mariah if you can. I will appreciate it. See you later, Mariah. Mystic meanwhile, the beautiful lady. I mean, all ladies in here are marvelous and beautiful. I am taking my leave. Okay, see you later, Mariah, and go watch the premiere in Mariah's Occult Kitchen later down the line. I don't recall. Probably it's gonna be in like 10 minutes, something like this. I don't know, but because I think it's like, for me, it's gonna be like 20. It's gonna be midnight. I mean, time zones, guys, they mess up. Okay, no more questions. Very well. Guys, don't hesitate to ask more questions. Anything you want to know, just ask away. If not, I will start talking randomly because that's what I do best, like all Italians. And now that you see me, you can also see my full body language. Sorry for the background noises, but the window is open. Today was not like a very hot day. In fact, it rained all day long, so the temperature is acceptable, I would say. So then, of course, I came back here in Poland. So, as I said, you love my random talking. Thank you, Sir. As I said before, Wednesday is going to be wrestling day. Absolutely. Nothing, something that doesn't, will not. Lola, I don't have glasses. Lola, I'm back. I don't have glasses. Maria, if I recall correctly, your premiere is 1 hour and 10 minutes from now. Can you please confirm this fact for me? I am tired. I went to bed to near 4 a.m. and it's 8:50. Oh my God, Pinky, you didn't sleep much. So, I lost my train of thoughts. Amazing. Yes, we were talking about 1 hour and 10 minutes, right? Tell the story of the fall of the Roman Empire. Go. Oh my God, the fall of Roman Empire. Well, actually, it needs to be attributed to, at least that's what historians like to point, is when the fall of Roman Empire started with the introduction of Christianity, Christian emperors, and the split of the Roman empires itself into two main empires. That's pretty much it. Another food question. Bring it on. My grandmother bought me some gnocchi. How do you eat it? With what? I have never had it. So there are several ways you can eat gnocchi. The most simple ways, like my mother used to do, is not only she cooked trofie, but also gnocchi. And you take pesto alla genovese, pasta water. Okay, you boil the gnocchi. It usually takes like 3 to 5 minutes to cook them fully. You take a little bit of pasta water. You place all your pesto in a bowl. You put the gnocchi inside this bowl, pasta water, and you mix it up. That's one of the best way to enjoy gnocchi. Another way, you can have gnocchi alla sorrentina. It's with tomato sauce and mozzarella. But you need also to, not only you need to boil the gnocchi, but then you have to put the gnocchi together with the sauce and the mozzarella inside the oven. So double cooking. 10 minutes, but I thought you were like in 1 hour and 10 minutes. Damn it. Cyril, just love that accent. Yes, Italian accent. Mamma mia. What is a no-no with lasagna? A no-no with lasagna. Ketchup. That's the only thing you gotta avoid. I mean, lasagna, there were several different types of lasagna. Okay. And the most common one is done with bechamel or roux, as known in the anglophonic countries. Ragù alla bolognese, and layers of pasta sheet. And Parmesan cheese, of course. A lot of Parmesan cheese. But you can do it, like, for example, I do like a variant without ragu, and it's called pizzaiola sauce. Basically, you incorporate the roux with a basil-based tomato sauce, okay, and you use mozzarella in the middle. You can do that, but a big no-no. I mean, now, like this, I don't know. Casa, the great one. I had the worst lasagna yesterday. How should the perfect lasagna be made? As I said, like ragù alla bolognese, it will take like at least 4 to 5 hours to cook it properly, because it's a mix between, first and foremost, to prepare the ragu, you start with the 3 musketeers, which is celery, carrot, and onion, and extra virgin olive oil. It's a must. Then you have a combo mix between like mincemeat of beef and pork. Beef gives a different, like, lean flavor, and pork actually is the one carrying the flavor. Some recipes use like half a glass of milk to tenderize the meat. Other use like a red wine, but in the original bolognese recipe there is no wine used. And then you add tomato paste and passata, and you let it go at low temperature, okay, low heat, for at least 4 or 5 hours. That's the secret. And then you can prepare the roux with flour, butter, and milk. Very easy. Cottage cheese in lasagna. I mean, if you're like having digestive problems, why not? If you're not like very inclined to use any type of like more fat cheese, cottage cheese, you can use it. as keep the recipe lighter. But the thing is that don't forget the last layer needs to be covered in Parmigiano cheese. Covered. Okay, needs to create the crust. Do you make cooking videos? Not Queen J. I'm at the moment. I'm not making cooking videos. Mariah, yeah, see, she can use. I mean, it depends. For example, if there are some people who have problem to digest, or maybe they're on a diet and they want to. Problem is that cottage cheese will not carry that flavor on. So to answer you once again, Queen J, sorry. At the moment, I'm not doing cooking videos. I'm more focused in like making satire of the paranormal and wrestling. But maybe one day I will make some cooking videos. I will show you how an Italian cook. But you got plenty. I mean, there is Giorgione if you want to learn how to cook in case. Let's see if I skipped another question. Everyone is triggered by cottage cheese. I mean, cottage cheese is okay. Now I'm on a diet because I'm a fat ass and I need to eat cottage cheese. That's very light on my poor little stomach. Delicate stomach, mamma mia. Mariah, you're against it. Don't know what I'm against, like against pineapple, against ketchup, against a lot of things. Welcome to my world now. Okay, the edge is real, says one Annalise. CRL, with my IBS, so Surrender will deal with it later. Yeah, probably. I mean, IBS is like the irritable intestine syndrome, something like this. Am I correct? Because so yeah, I mean, this, if it is that one, it's not pleasant at all. Parpoloni, I'm with you. What did Parva cottage cheese? Bleh. Okay. No, apparently people hate cottage cheese. What breaking pasta? Mariah, no breaking pasta. Basta. You're grounded. Like Raven, you're grounded. I will ground you every day. Pasta is not to be broken. God damn it. What happens? So yeah, I mean, there's also like a version. For example, lasagna. There are some people like don't like meat or don't eat meat for some reason. So you can prepare like green lasagna, as we call it, and you use spinach instead of like meat. You mix spinach with the roux. They're very delicate. They're very good, absolutely. But is Parmesan the best? Parmigiano. It depends. Depends. Usually as garnishment for your pasta dishes. And bear in mind this. I'm not gonna repeat it once again. Parmigiano and Grana Padano, they don't go with pasta with fish. Only if you use canned tuna. The rest is a crime. Adding cheese to fish-based sauce is a crime. So it depends. Tendentially, Grana Padano is the highest quality, and the older it is, and the more expensive it is, and the strong it will taste. So Grana Padano, I would say. Irritable bowel syndrome. Sorry. Thank you, Jet for the clarification. I got it. If I buy fresh pasta, I would have to cut it. Yeah, of course. How you have to cut a fresh pasta? Fresh pasta for me is like tagliatelle, pappardelle. They're like type of things that they're already pre-cut. So I don't know. Shake cheese, Parmesan. Shake cheese equals shake cheese. What do you mean by shake cheese? Like, cheese you buy in those packets and you shake them? I don't know. So yeah, the quality. I mean, but it all depends. It boils down to what type of flavor. Because Parmesan and Grana Padano, they are quite similar in taste, to be honest. Certainly, of Italy produces the best food. I'm planning to. It's a kind of a difficult question, Jan. It's kind of a difficult. Depends what you want. Best food. If you like more sea-based food, I would say that Campania, Puglia, Calabria, and all the seaside regions. If you like more meaty dishes, I would say go to the north of Italy. Like where, if you like more lake fishes, for example, it's my area. The Lago di Como, Lago Maggiore, Lago di Garda, these areas, I would say. Make the pasta yourself. It's easy and fresh. Yes, I mean, doesn't take long. Absolutely, Laura. Doesn't take long. All you need is flour, eggs, love. That's it. But unless you want the dry type of pasta that doesn't contain any eggs. But fresh pasta. But fresh pasta goes along with certain type of sauces, usually meat-based sauces, never fish-based sauces. Like, for example, pappardelle, which is like a type of tagliatella and is like larger, thicker, goes perfect with, this type of ragu, such as like hog ragu or deer ragu, stuff like this. What flavor is your vape? My vape today, bloody hell, I don't know. Oh my god, I'm getting blind. It's lime. I read it. Lime pinky. It's very sweet and smells like candy. Oh, good. Hey, James, welcome to the live stream. I'm just trolling. Yeah, of course. Sarah, she's not content to troll Beardo now. She wants to troll me as well. It means that I passed the test. Okay, if CRL wants to troll me, it means that I am like major league. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's 7 a year. Cause yeah, it's like it's early in the morning as I thought. I mean, here is almost bad time. I mean, on weekend, yeah, bad time I would say. And what you're having for breakfast, Casa? Because we Italian, for example, there is a thing about Italian. Maybe we are not huge on breakfast. For us, breakfast is like an old Nicole Wachik. Ciao spaghetti, my vape flavor is this strawberry cupcake. Nicole Wachik. You're Polish. Your surname is Polish. Wacek should be pronounced something like this. Right? Am I right? So, as I was saying, we're not very huge on breakfast, so we don't have this. And rightfully so, because breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day. So we tendentially have like a cappuccino with a brioche, which is an Italian version of croissant, which is better because everything is better than French people, absolutely. And that's pretty much very sweet stuff, nothing, very quick. We are huge on lunch and dinner. My breakfast is a coffee, bitter, just like my soul. Casa, mysterious Casa. Yes, I tendentially do the same. Drink coffee and then good to go. Now, since I just arrived yesterday, so I have only instant coffee. Fortunately, I have almond milk in the fridge because instant coffee is disgusting. So I just drop a few drops of almond milk in it just to make it taste better. My pasta maker again. Pasta. If you have a pasta maker, that's the way to go. I didn't do a good time the first time, and probably just sulk and need to try again. I mean, I would recommend you, Jet. Watch some videos. You find many videos on how to prepare, how to use correctly the pasta maker, because each and every attachment of the pasta maker create a different shape and a different type of pasta. It is, James. It's actually quite nice and it's good for gastric reflux, which I'm suffering from. Steph Cuervo Queen, welcome to the live stream, my dear. I didn't see you before because I'm, too busy flapping my gums about nothing and everything all at once. So anyway, as I was saying, wrestling is gonna be back soon. I know you people love the wrestling. Let's just hope that I found a different way to stream it, so we won't risk any restarts. For the time being, I will I don't know. I don't think I will be able to get a capture card so quickly because my mother's maiden name is Rokowski. I'm mostly Polish, and on my mom's side, I got English, Irish, and a little Scottish. Rokowski, but also Wacek, which sounds very Polish. Wacek. Polish is a tough language. I mean, I speak just a little of it, even though I live in Poland since like 12 years at this point. Oh my god. You need to be like a genius to speak this language because... Thank you, Mystic Mima. I appreciate you a lot. We're here for you, Spaghetti. Thank you very much. And I do it for all of you because it's always great times doing live streams, spending time with you. And also, I spend quite a lot of time, guys, to read all your comments when a new video releases. Actually, I need, to read them all. Hey there, Spaghetti was lurking, but jumped in for a bit. Thank you, Steph. I much appreciate your participation. Absolutely. Fantastic. And the rest for the... regarding plans of the channel, you're always fun to talk with. Thank you, Pinky. It's always a great... The Emperor protects, James. The Emperor protects always. This is like a quote from Warhammer 40k, which I'm a huge fan, by the way. And here on the desk, I have two figurines. I have, as you can see here, Ultramarine Sergeant. This is a Sergeant. And of course, one of my favorite chapters. Bought it recently. Black Templars. I wanted to buy the one with like the power sword, but I opted for this one. I don't know why. Probably because it cost like a little bit less. But yeah, Kaza, and thank you for the 5 gifted membership. Kaza, mannaggia te, mannaggia. You're an amazing person, really, amazing person. If I wasn't a nerd before law, and yeah, regarding Warhammer 40k, I read some novels. I played a lot of games. For example, recently they released remastered version of Dawn of War, which is the best Warhammer game out there. But I'm playing a lot also the new Space Marine 2 because they keep updating it, so it's kind of fantastic. So anyway, if you received like a membership from this fantastic woman, Kaza, please say her thank you and swarm the chat with the hearts because she deserves every single bit of it. Absolutely. Great Kaza, the legend. The heart and soul of this community. No, everybody is the heart and soul of this community, of course. Absolutely. So yeah, I am planning also to buy, maybe later down the line when I have some money to waste, hopefully, I will also buy one of the second favorite chapters of mine, which is like the Grey Knights, the Inquisition, Exterminatum. Dawn of War 4 looks more of a classic war game. I can't wait. Yes, I'm waiting for that game too. Oh my god, because the third one, oh my god, Dawn of War 3, Jesus Christ, what abomination it was. Mamma mia. I was ass. Dawn of War 2 was okay. I liked it, but I prefer still the first one, especially in the its latest, like the last expansion they made, Soulstorm, I think it was called, where you can actually, play with different chapters, because I like the Blood Angels, but I prefer like Black Templars, Grey Knights, Custodes, maybe. I have something in common with Henry Cavill. Nice. Only that, because the rest, not even close. I do it because we all love you, Spaghetti, for bringing us the joy. So thank you, Kaza. It's always a pleasure. Whatever I do here, it started as a hobby. It becomes like a passion of mine. Spending time with the community, spending time with you guys, absolutely fills my heart with joy every time. It is Father's Day here in New Zealand, and my daughter is spoiling her father with a brownie, a haircut, and doing his thing. Oh my god. The full service. I mean, I wish I had the same. I wish I had the same. Iron Warriors for you, James. Pre-heresy. Okay. Yeah. Kind of a solid chapter, but still prefer like my Black Templars, and they're badass. And also the White Scars are not bad. I don't like the idea of motorcycles, but you know, there is something for everyone. And by the way, Baba1135, welcome to the show. Although I'm partial to a good Black Templar story, Sigismund kicks ass. Yes, it does. Absolutely. But for example, I played when it was released the Chaos Gate game. It was about the Grey Knights. This is like more of an obscure chapter of the Space Marines because they are part of the Inquisition, and they're basically specialized in demon fighting. In fact, when I was playing my D&D campaign, where I was like being the DM in my world, in my settings, I created like a dedicated paladin chapter called the Grey Knights in honor of the Grey Knights. Absolutely. Yeah, my daughter is engaged to. Oh, congratulations, then, Pinky. Let's congratulate Pinky's daughter. Engaged. So when is your daughter getting married? Who is the lucky chap or the lucky, I don't know, lady? So yeah, again, huge Warhammer 40k fan here. Absolutely, do love my space. I mean, they're space fascist, to be honest. Yeah, because the idea of 40k, all of the factions are all bad, basically. Inside those factions, you can find good people, but for example, the Imperium of Mankind, they're basically space fascists, and they're like sorts of parody of the fascist regime. I played 40k back when Rogue Trader was yes, I have that game. I played half of it and then I stopped for some reason. I don't remember why, but I now there are expansion. I need to get into it, find some time to get into it because it was actually quite good. I always played Space Marines, yes. I mean, I never played the actual game itself, like the figurine game, because it's quite expensive. But yeah, Warhammer 40k always in my heart. And then, of course, as I said, basketball is my sport to go. Absolutely. In 12 months, okay, 1 year, she has all the time in the world to prepare herself for this big moment. But anyway, Pinky, congratulations to your daughter. I hope she will have a fantastic life with his spouse and she will be happy forever, and you will be happy too, you and your hubby. I wish my daughter and her partner would get married. They may then actually move out of my... Oh, okay. I mean, they don't need to get married. Kaza, just kick them out and say, go away, rent a place, leave me alone. Poor Kaza. Thank you for the 20 pounds, Jet Judson. This is well overdue. Thank you for the brilliant wrestling sessions and your fantastic commentary. Along with Beardo, you have kept me sane for quite a while now. Thank you so much, Chat. I appreciate you so much, and I'm glad that my videos, my content actually help you having that good moment in your day that actually make you smile, that actually make you... That's, after all, guys, this channel, yes, I discuss about the paranormal, indeed, but my main focus is like making people laugh with my opinion. Yes, of course, behind the laughter, behind the satire, you can see my opinion, my modest knowledge of stuff, because I'm very fond to biblical studies in general. So for me, it's easy to debunk when the Bible is involved, when religion is involved. So that's why for me, taking down somebody like Ian Lohman and his like statement was quite easy, because But for the most part, my main focus is make people laugh. That's what I want to do. And the paranormal is just a tool, I mean, to at least a fake paranormal. Because I actually support, as you know, real investigators, real content creators who actually wants to find the truth. Absolutely. Find the truth. I have 3 sons and he is my 4th son. Wait a moment, I think I lost something. Pinky, pinky, pinky. I lost. Okay. No, okay. He's like an extra son. I have 3 sons and he's like my 4th son. His parents and us also get along, which is great. So, great. You mean like your fiance, your daughter's fiance? Okay, now I connected. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow. Says one of my faves. Them autocorrect. I can't kick them out. My daughter is a redhead, and Nostril definitely can hold a grudge. Okay, yeah, but you know she's old enough, so go away. Let me stay with your father. You should say to her. I mean, we raised you good. That's the door. See you maybe on the Sundays, but just leave me and your father alone. That's what you should say. Yeah, spaghetti. Without blowing smoke up your arse. No, please. I love your stream and wrestling is bloody hilarious. I really hope you keep doing your thing. I will keep doing it. I can guarantee you that because I'm having fun first and foremost, and I know that a lot of people is having fun along with me, so that for me is like a must. Don't worry, I have also other 2 videos releasing and I still had the long hair because I filmed them in August before cutting my hair, but I'm in this moment just came back, so my main focus was of course doing this live stream and of course continue with the wrestling, but I will prepare other videos. Of course, it depends on the topic, if something juicy, because you know the Conjuring action house, going to action is not like a great topic for me because everybody's talking about it. Oh, Kaza, I will never think of that. Spaghetti gonna start thinking I'm illiterate and can't spell. Kaza, I would never ever dare to think something like you're a legend and period. I can't wait to see Bearded Mr. Grey go there again. Yes, I mean I still have to decide because I need to talk with Lee. I hope I can catch him up these days because we need to understand what type of match they want to go. Plus, I heard that a certain sexy man from Wales wants to release a promo against Beardo, so just stay tuned to his Word of Mr. Grey channel. Maybe something is cooking. Something is cooking. Here myself as a wrestler with Pinkie Pie on my clothes and my long pink and black hair. Wow, I love the wrestling. I actually appreciate that, Pinky. I love to commentate. The only thing I don't love about the wrestling is when my PC is acting up and I have to interrupt the stream. So that's something that I don't like. But this is the only downside. Because the rest is all good. Especially you guys. You are the heart and soul of YPWF. Sierra, and what about wrestling? James, yes. Because there will be the rematch. Last time, if you recall correctly, they tied up. So Beardo is still champion. But the score was tied. So a rematch is quite necessary at this point. Be good, James. Because autocorrect is always ready to sneak up on you. Damn autocorrect, even on my phone sometimes. Especially because when I text like somebody in English, I don't know, I write a post on Facebook to advertise something. My language, default language is Italian. And it autocorrects in Italian. So sometimes you see popping Italian words inside an English sentence. So this is gonna be funny. You know, all the wrestling is probably injuring a bunch of electrons. Probably yes. Well, spaghetti, we know it just happens. Yeah, I know, Mystic Mima, but it should not happen. And you don't, as I said many times, you deserve like the best quality of the content I can bring up, because if not, I will feel like I'm betraying you. I'm betraying your time, your trust, and stuff. So I try to put as much effort as I can. And oh, here, Judas Iscariota, Judas, you and Kenny, we have a beef. Don't think, Joe, that I forgot what you and Kenny did to me. And this Wednesday, me and Vox are gonna kick your ass. Hello, Joe. Welcome to the live stream. Anyway, and blame Raven. Of course, Raven is always doing. Raven, if you're listening, you're grounded. Absolutely, you're more than grounded. At two culox. James, and you know a little bit Latin. Tu quoque brute fili mii. Bring it, says Joe. No problem. No problem. You see these arms? You see these spaghetti arms over here? They're gonna smash you. They're gonna punch your teeth in. Look out, Joe. Of course, spaghetti is back. Probably I should update my model and cut my hair even in the game. I will see it tomorrow and in these upcoming days, because unfortunately, as said, next week is a working weekend. Probably I will have loads of stuff to do at work. You better work with those spaghetti arms. Yes. I'm working on it, Joe, because I decided to lose weight. I've become like a little bit fat, I would say, and I think it's time to lose that accumulated weight. Spaghetti from 20 years ago is coming for Joe. I need to go share the love. Take care. Thanks, Spaghetti. Mystic Mima, thank you for staying with us. And have a fantastic rest of the evening day. Ciao, Lycan27, welcome to the show. Even though we are almost done, because this live stream would last only 1 hour and 30 minutes. It's just, I wanted to just do this live stream to say hi to you guys and inform you that everything is fine. And, you should expect content. Content will be released. Don't forget. Absolutely. And Spider Kumzi will be defeated once again. Hey, Kulos, if you need a manager for the wrestling, I'm available. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, me and Vox don't need managers. But we will see. It will be a nice addition to the game to start to add more people as managers, at least. Need only to find a way to trigger, managers' behavior, because, for example, if you're a heel, it will be nice if the manager can interfere more often with matches and do this kind of stuff. Don't say hello to me, I'll snap a spaghetti, watch me. Kumzi! Vaffanculo, Kumzi. Just telling you this. I mean, I'm starting to sweat for some reason, because this light is like, giving me a tan. And I take a lot of sunlight when I was in Italy, but I think that now my, white skin has started to be back at its original thing. Oops, I'm messing things up. As always, no cheating, Spaghetti. Not cheating. I mean, tonight I had a fantastic salad, like normal salad with like lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes. Oh my god, those tomatoes taste good, with a pinch of salt, oregano, apple vinegar, and extra virgin olive oil. That's how I like my salad. Very simple. Nicole Watzek, never break the spaghetti. Absolutely never. It's against the law. Message me in Discord, Kulox. I can explain that. I have a way I can definitely add to that. You mean as a manager? I mean, but the problem is that not even myself can, control the action because it's AI versus AI, so the AI decides. Unfortunately, I mean, I wish I had more control over like the outcome of the matches, because as I said many times, wrestling is all about storytelling and stuff. I mean, I noticed that you can actually create some scenes for certain matches to play out, but it's always like they're called rivalry action, and you have two options. Okay, it's a 50-50 chance, and one of the two scenes will come out. But again, the winner of the match is decided by AI, not by me, unfortunately. That sucks, but what can we do? Salad, oh, you're definitely getting beat down. You will see. Even if I eat salad, I will kick your butt. Joe Vitale, you are warned. Mamma mia. I will kick your butt. Hey, Elaine, welcome. You're quite late, Elaine. I was expecting you before. Where have you been? Where have you been? I just like the consensual violence and the choreography. The clam slammer. Flop slap. Anyway. Hey, Anti7, got a gift reminder to your channel yesterday. I'll be binging your content tomorrow, and recommendation in which episode I should start with. Good question, Joe. Which episode people should start to watch your content? Because Joe's channel has been running for a while at this point, so no, Kulux, you're staying until midnight. No, I'm not staying until midnight. I will just do 1 hour and 30 minutes because, as I said, there is also Mariah presenting his new video on her second channel, and I hope that she postponed a little bit, so we can all go and watch that. Plus, it's all bad, lol. Joe, you need to work on your advertisement skills, I think. If you start to say that your content is bad, people will not watch it. Oh my goodness. Say that, no, it's a good content. Oh my god, we give also like spaghetti. Major changes coming next year, promise. You guys are going to be surprised. Okay, as long as you stay dressed, Joe. Promise me that you will stay dressed. Okay. Very well. So we have only a couple of minutes. As said, this was like a short live stream. Wednesday, I'll try to be longer. In the meantime, I will try to set up my old laptop and see if I can it's going now. Perfect. So we're just on time to at least go and say hi to Mariah and watch her premiere and support her channel, of course. I'm definitely gonna stay dressed. I don't want anybody to see my pee. Your Italian sausage. This has been fun, Spaghetti. Thank you very much, Cyril. It was fun also for me. Thank you, guys, of course, for staying with me for this 1 hour and 30 minutes. I really, really did miss you a lot. I really did miss you doing live stream, and I will do more in the future. Let's hope first to fix very quickly this computer of mine, so we will not have problems. I'm glad your trip went well. Yes, thank you very much, CRL. Have existential zoomies. Can you pin Mariah's premiere, please? Let me see if I'm fast enough. Probably one of my fantastic friends who moderate will be faster than me. Absolutely. Mariah, what was kitchen? Called kitchen. Occulto Kitchen. There you go. It's going live now. This is the link. Okay, go say hi to Mariah. Absolutely. Subscribe, like the channel, and please smash the like button in this video, in this live stream. Share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and thank you so much for staying with me. I appreciate you all. I appreciate also the people who are helping me in this journey as a moderator team, and I'm talking about Juan Annalise, Jenny J, Jolene, who was not, and Fahab, who are not present tonight, unfortunately, but Jenny J and Juan Annalise were there, and CRL, of course. She's not officially a moderator, but she's a moderator ad honorem. So when she's there, you know that some moderation is going on anyway. Thank you for staying with me once again. And I see you all Wednesday for the wrestling. Probably we will start at 9:30. Stacy Smart. Spaghetti alla pipi. No, please, Stacy, no. Take care, guys. Have a fantastic rest of the evening. And see you all on Wednesday. And go and check out Mariah's premiere. Ciao, belli. Ciao. Ciao. Vi amo. Ciao.